Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Well, let's see what's going on here. We definitely have to get over to Beleth, and the siege is for 6 more turns. And he just sieged last time, and we have a pretty good... We can't even view the garrison. So, that's interesting. But we have fair wind, and that will give us 4 more mobility. Plus we have 2 mobility, that's 6 mobility. The forest costs 2, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6. So we could get right here with a fair wind. Then we could move after that 3 spaces per. So then that would be turn 1, 2, and we could go maybe 3, 4, 5. So I think if we went straight there, it would take 5 turns to get there. But we're also running out of money. So 5 times 121 is like 600 gold. We would be down to 100 and something gold. And if we need something for anything else, we wouldn't have it. And we really need to do something about that. We really don't want to run out of money. And we want to build more of these stables here so we can get through as fast as possible up and down this area and get over here and start fighting some of these good battles, or we're going to start making some gold. So we've got to get rid of, we've got to take out Beleth. What was it, Olvar or something like that? I don't remember. I don't think you can click on it and find out anything. So I was thinking, instead of going and using Fairwind to get to here, I was thinking about moving into this zone. And this Titan Fortress looks pretty good. That's, you get pretty good rewards from a Titan Fortress. And we would fight giants. And we would also have access to the storehouse, so we could sell this spell and maybe make, I don't know how much it is. I guess we could get 200, so it's worth 900, but we would get base price 227 and 45 gems. So we would get 227 from this. And we could also sell, we could sell this stone skin. I think we should do that now. And maybe this golem ingot, we could sell that. We could sell some of this other stuff, but there's not really that much here. If we really need it, we could sell it, but there's not a lot to sell. So I was also thinking about disbanding this Pegasus and maybe one of these swordsmen as well. This swordsman upkeep 17 and 16. That would be 34, 33. So we could save 33 per turn that way, and we'll get it down to 1, or get it down to about 97 per turn losses. I think I figured out why it went from, we were at like negative 80 and it went to negative 121. We were at negative 80 about right here in Boggs Lake, or maybe even here at this free settlement. But I think it's like Bog Lake. This is Bog Lake. See, here's the sites modifier, negative 20%. And that modifier, I think that increases the corruption. I think that these buildings that are in some of these places, the more territories you have, the more corruption you have. So I think our corruption went up from, I think it was 145 at one time, and now it's 212. So it's been going up, and I think that's where a lot of our problem is the corruption. And as we get more territories, we get more corruption. And I'm not even sure if some of these sites modifiers affects that, because we got negative 60 here, and it went up quite a bit when we took Brigand Shore. And I don't know if those, I think that there's definitely some thieves guilds and assassins guilds or whatever it is there. And I think that's the problem we had, though, is taking more territories. But now we've taken all the territories we're going to take, so from now on we can start to it should be less and less. So if we go straight there, we can make it there in 5 turns. We have 6 turns. If we go here, that will take 1 turn to get there, 1 turn to fight the giants. That's 2. Then we could do fair wind and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, then we go 2 through this. We don't have a stable here, so it would take 2 to get through here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with a fair wind, we could get all the way to Crab Shore, and that would be turn 3. Then we can move 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. That would be turn 4. By then we'll have built a thing, stables here. So then we can go all the way to here. That's turn 5, and then we can come into here on turn 6, which I don't know if we'll beat him or if he'll be able to siege, destroy that, take the province, and then we might have to fight. But he'll be in there, I think, and we'll be able to get him. And then we'll have to deal with whatever it is. And we can always get off the siege. If we have to siege there, I don't know how that's going to work. But I think that's the best plan. Then we'll get some good money. We can start building some things, help our income, and I think we'll get there in time. All right, we don't have anything to do here. No, illusionary battle's not ready. We're not going to build anything yet, unless we could build something that, I think the next thing we got to build is this treasury, but we need to save up some money. Now the treasury only costs 855, so that's good because we got the Arcanite now. So let's go ahead and move. We're going to keep exploring. Hopefully one of these 2 guys will find some brigands or something, get ambushed by brigands. Not sure. And we'll see what happens. 32% explored in Ernest, and 67% explored in Crayfish Sloughs. So that's getting pretty good, but we didn't find anything in Aranus so far. 32% explored, no locations, so that's not looking good for us. And we already built everything we could build, or we can't build anything, and we can't hire any more guards. And we still got to hire some guards for some of these other territories. And we might even replace some of these other guards and save a little bit of money that way. We'll switch them over to forest spirits. Forest spirits will save us money. These are elven guards. Oh. Okay, well this is the first one we're going to change out. We haven't done this one. We're going to definitely change that out right away after this next turn. That will save us probably like 20 gold per turn. And we'll do that with all the rest of these, and that's going to save us another. I think we've got 2 more places that don't have any guards on it, right there and right here. So that'll save us another 20. And hopefully we have the right spells to fight giants. I have no idea, but I'm thinking we do. Okay, let's go ahead and move and see what happens. We should have 5 more turns in the siege after this right here. See what Belith is going to do. Ooh, there we go. While exploring the province, the hero Siros is ambushed by brigands. The bandits assault him with shrill whistles and battle cries. Hopefully that everybody's healed up. Eliminate the rabble. Maybe we'll get something good here. We can get some gold for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. But this is good. We can definitely attack that. This one's on the hill. It's going to definitely hit us. once. But then with this Pegasus 5, we're at full up strength, which is good. We can shoot 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can shoot 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's it going to shoot? It would be fine whoever they shoot. Double shot? No. 14. So we can kill this archer and then we can cause these other guys to move around. We've got some nice obstacles here which will help. We got a buffer on this forest. As soon as we kill this bowman, we're going to take 1 hit, 5 damage. That's not too bad, and we'll see what happens. Here we have 3 resistance, range defense. So I think this is a good plan. Yes, let's do this. Raise the false alarm. I definitely want to do this. We need as much help as we can get. 4 damage. Alright. Alright, we could possibly kill there, or we could try to just go ahead and do this. I think this is the best plan. Boom. And we're going to slow down one of these brigands. Which brigand hits for the most? 8 and 5. No special abilities. What about this thief? No poison. 7 and 4, that's fine. 9 and 6. That brigand needs some work. 9 and 5. So those are the 2 brigands we want to slow down. Slow down this brigand here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe this brigand probably is going to come down here and try to get into this Pegasus. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, well, let's see what happens. 1 damage this time, right? And so we'll attack here. Let's see how far. This brigand can only move 1 space. We'll just kill here, and that brigand will come this way, and that's going to draw that away. This brigand will be drawn away towards this Pegasus, and we'll shoot this thief once. Then we could probably finish it off with this Pegasus. We'll slow this. This brigand probably is not going to do anything for a while, and we'll slow this brigand down once it gets closer and figure out what is the right plan from there. Okay, I think we've done everything. We can't move. The Pegasus already went. The scout already went. And we're just going to wait with the militiamen to see what happens. Okay. Bang. Now we can attack here. Could kill here, but we could also put the slow, which might be a good idea. But then again, how far can this thief can move 2 spaces, but I don't think it has forest knowledge, so it can't move 2 spaces through the forest. So it can only move here, or it can move all the way to here, or it can move to here probably. It'll probably move right here actually, and then be able to come right in here even if we move away. It's a good question. So it's 2 turns away. We should start shooting this. And we could come back here. Don't think any one of them can get us from back there. That might draw them away. That'll be nice. Hopefully this or one of these two brigands will come back. And that will give us some extra. Okay, they're both coming back. And now we can. And this brigand is in the slow for 2 more turns, so that's good. So we can come in here and possibly kill this. Here we can move and shoot. There we go. This one was a lot easier. The terrain really worked well for us. Try to draw this other brigand. Can only move 1 space. We'll try to draw this brigand back again here. And we'll start working on this other brigand here. Okay. That one died. Can't go there. Can't go there. We'll just move here. And we'll just kite them around a little bit more. So I don't think they can get to that spot here. So we can try to bring them back again. Might as well just keep kiting them. All right. Let the scout get a little bit more stamina back. I felt like the scout was getting a little bit short on the stamina. May kill, but not necessarily a kill. There's almost a kill. This one probably will be. Alright, now we're not going to be able to move that far though. 4 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this Pegasus is getting tired. Okay. Then we'll just wait 1 more turn. And maybe we'll get it. Yeah, we'll save this. We'll save money. Every time the scout shoots, it gets more experience maybe, but it's going to use up that bow and cause us to spend. We might get in trouble, and we can't fix it right now. 12 gold on the spoils. We'll take a double hit points. Not bad. 472 and a chest piece of valor. Excellent. Earthrim did not find anything unusual, but managed to explore 3% of the land or province of crayfish sloughs. Continue exploring. Alchemists in the province of Moonstone Ridge have found a deposit of death crystals. These gems are an excellent source of magic energy, but the ground around them is toxic. A single unfortunate touch of this soil may cause terrible disease, sometimes even death. Right, we can't risk the health of our subjects. That is the truth of this one. The deputy of the province of Fox Thicket informs you that the caretaker of the local graveyard has seen animated dead who rise from their graves at night and head somewhere outside the cemetery. The caretaker believes these are the pranks of a young magician who settled recently in the outskirts of the city not far from the graveyard. However, the caretaker is too afraid to make sure he is right by tracking the dead. The people of the province are very afraid of what is happening. Well, we need to hire a team of adventurers on this one, I think. We might be able to perform the ritual, but I think it doesn't work. Hire a team of adventurers. Your deputy hires a team of adventurers. They easily track the animated dead and find out that they are indeed going to the young magician's house. The team also manages to find out that this magician is preparing an army of the dead to overthrow the local government. Well, Draw and quarter the magician and flog the deputy. The deputy hires a team of investors. Um, yeah, well, the deputy sounds like it wasn't that bad. Let's execute the dark magician for the evil acts of sorcery and death magic. And that's all we can do. Boom. An enemy party is besieging your fortifications in the province of Cloudy Hills. The walls are damaged but not yet destroyed. We can hold out for 4 more turns before the enemy is able to assault our stronghold. Wow. Hold on. Help is close. Well, then we could maybe just go. I thought we had 1 more turn. I thought we had 6 turns, but maybe that was back here. We had 6 turns. Maybe we used 1 here, and now there's 4 more turns. If we go in there, that's 3 more turns. So if we do fair wind, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get here. Then 1, 2, 3. That's 2 more turns. We could build a storehouse here or a stables here. By that time, that's 2 more turns. We could build the stables right now, or we could build the granary and the stable next turn. So then that would be 2 turns to get here, 3 turns to get there, and then 4 turns to get there, and we could go straight there. And we're at negative 119. Well, first thing we're going to do is disband this guard. Okay, let's see how much it was right now. We're at 104 for the guards. Disband. Now we're at 87. So now we're only at negative 102, which is good. And we'll hire the forest spirits here. And we're at negative 101, so that's not too bad. We can also sell the black magic. Can't use that. And the long spirit, we don't need that. So we've got a little bit of money now. We only are losing 100 per turn. And if we get there in 4 turns, we're only going to lose 400. And I want to do that. You know, let's go ahead and let's think about this for a minute. I think we're going to cut this episode here, and then we're going to decide what to do after that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.